Most agency founders never scale their business, not because of the market, but because of their mindset. If you're stuck in freelancer mode, your business isn't a business, it's a job with better branding. There are 3 stages that every founder goes through, and if you're stuck in the first one, your business will never outgrow your bandwidth. This is about identity, it's about energy, and it's about knowing when to evolve so that you can stop bottlenecking your business and start building something scalable. Let me walk you through the 3 levels of founder identity and show you why 90% of agency founders are stuck at level 1. Hey guys, I'm Ben Gerster, and I scaled my digital marketing agency to over $400,000 in reoccurring revenue, and now I have built a system to help other agency founders do exactly the same thing, going from burnout to breakthrough. Let's dive in and take a look at the 3 levels of agency founder mindset that hold most agencies back getting stuck in level 1. Understanding the game of business is essential to go from burnout to breakthrough. And so our principle here to start this video is you can't scale if you're still the service. Most agency founders are still a key aspect of delivering their service to their target customers. And this is one of the biggest limiting factors of growth and scalability in an agency. So let's look at these 3 levels of founder identity. And I think sometimes these are difficult because we don't even recognize as a founder when we are the problem holding back our agency. Level number 1, the freelancer. And this is where hustle, grind is our execution method. We're doing everything. We're doing the sales, we're doing fulfillment, we're doing administrative work. We're doing custom work with no repeatable systems. We're in a cycle of survival in most of our days. And our businesses are the most at risk for total burnout and failure when we're at this level. Now, any business has to get started, and so the freelancer level is very common in an agency. This is how most of our agencies will get off the ground. The key is to understand when it is time to evolve from this level. After you've served at least 10 customers with a clear focus and you have gotten them great results, it is time to start thinking about systems, team, and delegation so that you, the founder, can begin focusing on building the business, not just working in the business. I see way too many agencies staying in freelancer mindset, specifically as the founder, instead of migrating and growing to this next level. Level 2 is the manager. And now this is where you have taken that next step. You've built some team members. You're delegating effectively. You are actually building an admin team that's taking off of your hands a lot of the lower value admin tasks that you can be delegating and you should be delegating. You're building repeatable service operations in this stage where you're actually managing other people fulfilling your service and they have a process that they're doing it by. You begin to step out of delivery in this step. You're not the go-to for every single client. You might be managing 1 or 2 key relationships in this stage, but you're aspiring to get yourself completely out of client work. Now, the risk is that in this stage, a lot of times the founder is still the bottleneck to the entire operation because coming out of the freelancer mindset, you're still running on an operating system where you're at the center of it. You make all the decisions, everything runs through you. If there's a client escalation, they want to talk to the founder. They still are very connected with the founder. And so this is still a tricky stage to get ourselves out of. And then the final stage here is the architect of the business. This is when you've truly built a leadership team and you are running on very clear systems and processes with an org chart that designates all the roles and responsibilities within the agency, and all of the seats are filled with the right people so that the founder is not directly involved in any of the service deliverables. They're not involved in sales calls. They are truly elevated out of the business. The leadership team in this case is the critical element that helps the founder elevate themselves out of the day-to-day. And this is where the business is truly scalable and sellable. A business that is sellable is a business that doesn't rely on its founder. If it's going to be a high-value company to be acquired, it means that you can take the founder out and the business will still grow and operate without them. So ask yourself, are you stuck? Are you still operating like a freelancer in your business? I see a lot of agencies that have grown to the revenue level of a level 3 business. They should have a founder that's operating like an architect, but the founder has not evolved. They haven't raised their own standards for how they're showing up for their business. They haven't disciplined the growth of their role, and they are still operating like a freelancer. And that is where most of the burnout and the chaos comes from in an agency. The real shift here isn't always tactical, it's identity. Until you start thinking like an architect, you'll always just be an overpaid freelancer that's holding your business back. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment and let me know, what's the biggest thing that you're struggling to let go of in building systems and delegating to your team to help you level up as the founder and the architect of your agency? Until the next time, stay hungry, stay focused, and keep hustling.